And welcome to the Lone Star State and Houston, Texas. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, this was once Clutch City. Now it's no doubt the land of threes.
Oh, Ed, do you smell that? There's some seasoning going on out there. There's going to be some cooking tonight.
It could be sizzling here this evening. Let's get ready for the opening tip. Jay, Golden State, a team with all-stars, future Hall of Famers, and since adding Kevin Durant 2 years ago, a team 1 through 4 that you have to account for every single guy on the floor to start games.
And Ed, when you think about great guards, when you think about Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, what's the glue that keeps them all together? A modern-day big man, a guy like Draymond Green, who could be utilized in a pick-and-pop scenario, can shoot the three, can put the ball down on the ground and create shots for the shooters. He only leads the team in assists, by the way, but his ability to be a Dennis Rodman 3.0 in the defensive end, that's the reason why Golden State could win another championship.
Wow, that was worm-like right there. KD with the rock.
Lock up.
A big finish at the rim.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Curry to bring it up. Now down 6. Green to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Curry to Durant. Thompson to Durant. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's Golden State basketball. Curry to Green. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First one goes down. Two for 2 on that trip. Harden into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Inside, he scores.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Livingston. Beyond the arc for 3. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Livingston. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Lays it up and in.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find the two-point shot relevant these days.
Nothing going here on that drive. The screen sets him up for 2.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
To Shaun Livingston. That's no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Possession lies with Golden State. Into traffic, but no good. And stuffs it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Knocked loose. Rockets have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
And a throwdown.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. And scores.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Warriors basketball. Livingston. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Shaun Livingston. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys down big. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Durant across the timeline. Down a bundle. A shot rejected by Capella.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Paul. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Chris Paul, veteran move. Well defended, still buries the three. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
To Thompson. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a look. Shot by Thompson, no good. To Anthony. There's the toss. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Durant. That no good off the mark. To Anthony. Capella. Navigating through traffic. Scores from the post.
You know, everyone gets lucky from time to time. You played the probability game perfectly on that possession.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Let's bring the fire to him.
Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. Yes, it drops. No drama on that one.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side on the help side, make sure you play in those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Get that ball.
Knight into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Got it. Good trap.
And he finishes at the rim.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Nene.
I got you.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Missed the foul shot. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen to Curry. Thompson. Well defended. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Nene. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Livingston to Thompson. Over to the right side. Steph lets loose. Harden with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Gets off a 3 at the buzzer. It's the Rockets who are victorious. They continue their unbeaten run, red hot to start the season. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey, the Rose here.